Now we're at the fruit trees. This first one that I'm here, this is the pomegranate trees that we've planted. We had planted three, but two are the only ones which have survived at least 1 year. So this is a pomegranate tree which is still struggling, but we're making sure that we feed it, give it a lot of water, do a lot to make sure that it has at least to sustain until the rainy season comes through. Once the rainy season comes through, normally all the trees normally start succeeding much better. So this is the second pomegranate tree that we have. This orchard that I'm just doing is just to try as much as possible to also create shade and to have a lot of fruits and things that are different that a person can come and consume on the farm. This is the apple tree that we have here. I think the major thing that now needs to be done to this apple tree, it needs to be pruned. It's now all over the place, so I think this needs to be pruned. So we do have two apple trees, this one and this one on the other side. That one that is over there, that's the two apple trees that we do have. I only planted two apple trees as a start. From there, let me just complete this section so that I will never have to, I don't come back to this side. We have actually started building the dog kennels. This is actually the dog kennels. They're under shade, so that's why they are very low and they're not very high. We've built the dog kennels. After here we've finished building the dog kennels, we're going to fence this area off so that the dogs will not be playing, will have a place where they say this is the place that we come, we eat, we relax in. Currently they roam free 24/7, so I don't know how they're going to take it now, having to be confined to a smaller area. But we are in the process of building the dog kennels, and the dog kennels, this is what we have currently, and once we have got it complete and it is completed, we will then give you an update. But we have already plastered inside. So what we just did is that we did a structure which is 1 meter high by almost 2 meters in length. This is a place where at least the dog can fit. We've put in air vents for them to be able to have enough fresh air. What is now just left is for us to put the floor inside, and then we're obviously going to place asbestos on top of the as they are roofing on top of here. So these are the things that we have got for the plans for the dogs. I hopefully hope when I'm walking around we will meet the dogs, but due to the heat, I don't want to lie to you, it is hot. We may have a problem finding the dogs because they are hiding from the heat. Most likely they will be in the house that we're still yet to put doors and to put doors in. So that's where we have. Over here we have got mango trees. We have fenced them due to the fact that we have got people's goats which are coming through and demolishing the mangoes and actually eating the leaves, and to a point whereby they're actually ending up eating the mango tree itself. So we've put a little fence so that we try to save them from the disaster that these goats are doing to these trees. So we have got mango trees which you can see here, which we are growing, and they are growing quite well. They are small at the present moment, and we should be hoping that when the rains come and it's cooler, they will adapt properly, and then they will grow to become big trees. I normally give it 2 seasons. By third season they should be in a position whereby they are safe and we do not need to protect them. So over here, this is a mulberry tree. This is actually a mulberry tree that is here. So we have got mulberry trees. We've got 2 or 3 of them that we have planted through. So these will be the mulberry trees. And our orchard of lemons, oranges and nectarines. So this is definitely a lemon tree, and these were the ones which we planted at the beginning of the now this is probably their second year, as you can second or third year. Now we are now going into their third year. As you can see, they're now more upright, they're more vigorous now. We do not really need to protect them anymore like we needed to protect we needed to protect them from the animals and But trust me, goats, when they get to a point where they're hungry, they will eat the leaves. Even though they may be sour to them, they will eat them due to hunger. And this will be one of the few things which are green. But as once they've got to this size, we are now in a position to know that they are now ready to survive. We make sure that we still, even though they're this size, we still make sure that we water all of them. So as you know, this goes round the boundary, which we have done. And hopefully next season we will buy more lemon trees or more nectarine trees that we will plant. I do believe in having a lot of orchard trees. Why? Probably it's a business, but at the same time I actually just believe that we should plant a lot of trees. Here there was a lot of, by the time we got here, it had already been, most of the trees had already been cut. So we're now just working into making sure that whatever trees are left, we maximize on that and we grow them the best way possible. And on that note, farmers, I think trees are very important. I know they may seem as if they're not important, and it really disheartens me when I see people clearing trees, especially when they're clearing trees, especially big trees. That tree has taken 10 to 15 years to grow, and we in 2 seconds have taken it down. And after we've taken it down, we're not putting anything in place of that tree. So we are killing the environment by not making sure that we plant more trees. So as much as possible, as we cut down trees, please also get to a point whereby you grow trees. I think on that part is now I've covered mainly about the trees. The only areas that are left is most likely now just to go to the pigs, because as I said, the cattle have gone out, the goats are out, so let's just go to the pigs. Thank you very much.